Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I've been a little bit delayed in filming a bunch of videos recently, but I am trying to get a bit better on that. So anyway, beyond that, in the last video you've seen that I actually blew the Civic up. Obviously it didn't actually set on fire like the thumbnail. I've now stripped most of the Civic down, which I will show you in probably the next video, because the car is going to be going to scrap soon, which is pretty heartbreaking, but that'll be in another video. In that video I actually said I was going to get a new daily. It's pretty cool. It's actually going to be a daily and a project, and it's ideal for exactly what I need it for, which is actually towing the MX as well. So without rambling on, I'm going to kind of show you the car, do a little walk around. At first I wanted to buy an E46 330D. I was going to get an E46. I was trying to convince myself that I liked him a little bit more than I did. Don't get me wrong, I do like him, just not enough for what I wanted. But without further ado, this is my new daily. So it's a E39 BMW 530D. It's pretty cool. It's had a couple little bits done to it. Obviously we've got the tint all the way around. We've got some wheels off of an E92 or something like that with some hub adapter spacers, so it brings it out a little bit. It's got a stainless exhaust on it as well, which is pretty cool. So that works out ideal. Kind of hanging down. I want to change it up a little bit just because I want it to look a little bit different to how it does now. Yeah, this is it. Comes with a pretty cool reg on it. Got lucky with that. Got loads to do to it. So I couldn't find an actual M Sport one. So the M Sport ones are actually way more expensive. They're not way more expensive, they're just a lot harder to come by. I actually went and viewed a black one. It said it was black. It was actually re-sprayed. It was like a greeny colour. Ended up being completely different to how the advert said. So we didn't get that one, and the jack and points were all mangled in the rear. And I actually ended up going to view this one the same day, and all the jack and points were solid, everything was good, has a few bits done to it. It's got some work it needs to be doing, so obviously I need to polish up this headlight. I want to get the M Sport front bumper. In case you don't know what it looks like, this is what one looks like with an M Sport bumper on it. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. The boot itself, it's had some rust issues at some point. Also we've got a bit of bubbling going on here, and the only way to open the boot is by opening the rear window up like that, and then you have to pull that little black cable there to open the whole boot, and you have to shut this really carefully, otherwise it just like that, and then it's shut. What we got inside, let's show you inside the car. It's pretty cool. So we've got the wood grain going on. I kind of like it. Okay, so hear me out on this one. I was originally gonna get a manual. Obviously I didn't, that's why I'm explaining to you why I didn't. I ended up going for an auto just because it's a daily, as a cruiser, and it was in the right price range. Maybe a manual for one day, but right now I'm kind of happy with the auto. It's really good for cruising, it's good on fuel, everything that I need it for. So let's show you the inside of the car. So we've already got some like LED lights inside. I can show you in the back as well. As you can see, it's pretty dope inside. Maybe I'll open all the doors, try and get some more light in the car. So it's a pretty big car. Obviously me coming from Civics and MX-5s makes it extremely difficult to drive at first, but we get there. Even got little LED lights in the footwell. This one kind of flickers. Okay, it's not on right now. But anyway, inside, we've got this old school BMW steering wheel. I've got an updated one for that at some point to get done. All of the wood trim, which I kind of vibe. It's got the wood trim in the back as well. It's a little bit darker. I kind of prefer the darker look. Really cool thing about this car is it's got a phone, proper BMW phone, and it does work. I just need a SIM card, so you pop it out like that, and you have your phone like, hello. So yeah, that all works. And also, it's got electric 7 Series seats. They're a bit worn out, they're a bit loved. We got the stereo set up. You can actually watch YouTube videos on it as well. So yeah, let me show you. Also, if you haven't watched that video, go check it out. It was my last video. So I want to get a new tailgate for it because it's crusty, as you saw. It's going to get low. It's going to get new wheels. Got to update that steering wheel a little bit because it's a little bit too big. It's like old man big, like that. I want it a little bit more like that. I found one I really like. It's still got the wood trim on it, and it's an updated one, so that's cool. It's all this stainless exhaust. I just want to update the back box a little bit, do a little thing, and we need the M Sport bumpers. Maybe I'll redo the tint on the car because the tint's not fantastic. And it just needs an overall, it needs a good clean. I'm going to polish it, mop it, try and make it a really cool daily, and it's going to be towing as well, so I need to keep it reliable, which is the main thing, which is why it's a 3 litre diesel. Nothing spectacular under the engine bay. I'm not going to bother showing you that. I kind of want to just do a little video with some music of the car around it because I I like doing that. It's good practice. Maybe you guys like it. Let me know if you do in the comments. If any of you are in the comments, let me know. Point out any improvements. I'll try and make this one better than the last one, as always. Yeah, without anything else to say, let's just chuck some music in, which is probably starting now, and just show you around the car. It's good practice for me. It might be good content for you, so let's do that. Okay, what's up guys? Back again. Keep filming on this camera, feels really weird, but we moved. Basically we came to a car meet, it's at Cobham services. I don't really know what's going on. There's a bunch of cool cars turning up. I've seen a chaser and stuff all turn up. I'm just basically gonna go around and kind of just film all the cars and maybe make a little, trying to do some sort of cinematic thing. Still learning how to do that, but the best way to do it is keep going. So I think the first thing to do is get out and just see if I can see any cars turning up, because there's quite a few, and we're at Cobham services, so we're close to kind of everything. I've seen some dope stuff already, so I just want to go out and have a look and film some stuff, so we're going to go and do that. So let's just see how that goes. Hopefully my audio doesn't go terrible. Let's just get out there, look at some cool cars. Hopefully the camera can handle the lower light stuff, so let's go. Plus I'm trying to change the way I film stuff. Had to figure all of that out, but right now I'm looking at GTR, so pretty cool. Let's just go and look at some cool stuff and go from there. Let's get it.